Welcome to the Honda Nighthawk. So today I'm explaining how I've done my battery relocation. You see, before I put this K&N system onto the carburetors with the stage 2 Dynajet kit, might I add, before I painted them, modified them, performance enriched them, I then had a problem because the airbox used to sit inside here, and inside the airbox was the battery. There's the airbox, a nasty horrible thing, and the battery would be sitting inside of the airbox here. Well, that's no good now because I no longer have the original airbox. So where the hell do I put the battery? It would have sat here. So then you look at what space you've got, and I thought, bingo. There's a nice rectangle shape there, but it's not purely rectangle. You've got the shaft drive noggin. This area is on a skewer, and then there's bits of metal on the wells. So it's not a pure rectangle, it's skewered, and it's oblong with the welds on the swinging arm. So how the hell do you fudge something to hold the battery in place? That's where a 3D printer comes in, and that, my friends, is where I designed and printed a custom carbon fibre Honda Nighthawk RRS battery box. So it comes in several parts. There is this part that I printed, which is going to sit inside here. I've never matched this up before actually. It's going to sit over the frame, and then from there I'm going to glue and bond the box to it. Now the box, I printed some hinges, printed in place, and in there will go a lithium ion battery which weighs 800 grams as opposed to 4.5 kilograms of the original. Huge weight saving. And then on the back I've got a positive and negative selector. I've cut out the area for the terminal cables, and I've bonded this heavily just to make sure it never snaps. So now I'm going to try and drop it in there and see if it fits. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the custom build Honda Nighthawk battery box. Oh, never been done before on a Nighthawk ever. So I'm utilising the space. It's going to be a hidden-ish battery box. It will actually protrude just underneath the swing arm, a tiny amount. Now I was worried that the centre stand would come up and hit the battery box, and on the previous battery it would, but the previous battery is massive, and with this being a little lithium ion I can reduce the size of the battery box. There's no chance now of the centre stand fouling the battery box. It will bond, sit in place. I even, forward thinking, made some little holes that I 3D printed for some metal tie wraps just to go over the round section, just to ensure it doesn't budge. So that'll be tie wrapped in with a metal tie wrap, and that's going nowhere. The weight of the battery will hold it in. It'll be bonded at the front, tie wrap down, and then if ever I want to access the battery, plenty of room, there she'll be. And what I really like about this is it wasn't printed in carbon, this one, it was printed in PET G Plus actually. It's slightly porous, so moisture will be able to breathe out of the box. Any rain that got inside potentially would also seep through eventually and out of the box. It'll never get full of water, but I will actually Dremel a couple of drain holes at the bottom of the box just to ensure if there's a torrential downpour that water can get out. But I'm super happy, super impressed. Battery's en route. As soon as I get it, I'm going to rig it up. I've got some new battery terminals because these are all cracked and corroded and broken. Nasty 40-year-old. I could snap that off like a wobbly tooth. I've still got to hide the main fuse, the main positive terminal. The negative one's hiding somewhere. I've still got relays and things I've got to hide, but I'll do that. That's the easy job. This was always the difficult one. I'm pleased to say fabrication work is done. Drop the battery in there, and a complete bespoke one-off. Maybe this will be the fastest Nighthawk in the world.